What's up, everybody? Welcome to another First Team Report and another busy week. I'm Ian Gilmore. 3 points for our boys in blue this past Saturday. The game winner from Brahim Rebillon in the first half, his second game winner of the season so far. And that goal is up for USL Championship Goal of the Week, which you can vote on. Go to their social media channels or their website to vote now. Mark Lowry had a lot of good insight post-game after that one, so let's hear the rest of his thoughts after that result on Saturday, and then we'll hear from our new man, Macca King, on his first few weeks in the Circle City.
We knew it was going to be a hard game. Colorado play an interesting way. They throw a lot of people forward, and they force you to defend. They force you to go compete 1v1. So the message this week was win those battles, be tough enough to go face it, to confront it individually, to make them uncomfortable physically. You know, not uncomfortable just with us attacking, but if you have a tackle to win, go make the tackle. Go put a foot in, go win a header, go be aggressive, and show that grit. And I thought the guys did that for 90 minutes. Yeah, we could have had a couple more. You know, we had some very good chances at the start of the second half. Wasn't to be, but that wasn't my worry tonight. I don't care about the goals, to be honest with you. I don't think this league is about goals. This league is about defending. This league is about gutting out games like that. Defense wins championships. We haven't defended well enough the last few weeks. We conceded too many goals. Tonight they defend like animals, and they showed that heart and desire to go and win a game. Did a lot of shouting at them this week. That's the reality. We played 11 games, including the Open Cup games. We conceded first 9 times. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And that was a mess coming into this night. Frankly, I'd have been fine with a draw as long as we don't concede first. There's baby steps at this point. It's let's start games better. Let's not go a goal down. If you don't go a goal down, you have a chance of winning the game. If you're willing to defend like that. We obviously got a goal. I think we deserved it. And we hung on to it. You know, they were always going to throw a lot of people forward. They brought on the big guy. They throw numbers forward. He's a winner. Macca will do whatever it takes to win. If that means screaming at a teammate, getting in the teammate's face, if that's screaming at the referee, if that's making a foul, that's getting a yellow card, that wins games. We need more players like him on the field. Until we get a few more, this won't be a championship winning team. That's the reality of it. We're great footballers. It's the USL. It's about toughing things out. It's about hanging on. It's about hanging in there. It's about defending crosses, blocking shots. That's football. Macca's willing to do that. Want to get a couple more like him, and then we'll be a really good team.
It was nice. Obviously, it was nice to get the win. I mean, it was weird emotions playing my old team within a week turnaround. So I got a lot of friends in that team. So you know, I really wanted to win that game. You know, and see by everyone's reaction at what it meant to everybody on the field. They know me as a player, and I knew the style of play they were going to play, and so me and Mark spoke before the game and talked about tactics, how they're going to play, what their main threats are, what their weaknesses are. So, and yeah, I mean, it's also nice to beat your old team, you know. So yeah, we had a good laugh and a joke about it after the game. It's been really great. The lads are amazing. Everyone's made me feel welcome. Helped me move in and out of my apartment. Anything I need, all the lads have been like, yeah, just drop us a text. So it's been a really good environment. You know, there's a lot of good guys on this team, and I feel like we're going to strive for the end of the season, Met playoffs.
Now, unless you live under a rock, you know just how big of a week this is. Not only is it race week, but it's Racing Indy night on Saturday, and on the field, it is the biggest rivalry in the history of the world, Lipa FC. The Gaffer previews this week's contest.
I mean, you prepare for as you would prepare for any other game. You go through your routine. It is good to let the guys know that it's an important game. I think that's always healthy for the guys to know what's on the line. There's a little bit more riding on it for the fans and kind of local bragging rights in the rivalry that's existed between the two clubs for a few years now. That always kind of concentrates the mind a little bit more, and maybe the players can get an extra 1 or 2% out of that, which could be the difference between winning and losing. So there'll definitely be reminders throughout the week that it's an important game. You know, we don't want to kind of over dramatize it or put too much pressure on the players, but it is healthy to know that these rivalries are important to people and they mean something, and hopefully that can lift the guys even more. You know, I haven't had a chance to really watch them much this year because they haven't really played against anybody that we've played against. So the games I've watched of our opposition haven't been up against Louisville. So haven't really had that much to see. But if I was to guess, knowing Louisville and kind of how they work and how they play, I would say they're very similar to what they've been. A team that likes to play a high line, likes to be aggressive in their press, likes to keep the ball and build out from the back. Those principles that club's had for a long time. So I'll be surprised if they've gone away from that. Today's Tuesday, so we'll start watching them today. Obviously, they play tomorrow night, which is great. We'll get to see them then in a live game. But we'll spend plenty of time watching them this week. But like I said, if I had a guess, knowing Louisville, and I have a lot of respect for the club for this, the way they've stuck to their principles from day one. High press, high intensity, great back line, super organized back line, and then they like to keep the ball and build out. So I expect to see more of the same from them.
Now off another shutout win, our W League side returns to action tonight away at Kings Hammer, looking to make it 3 wins on the bounce to start the season. Paul Dolinsky has his side rolling to begin season number 2.
It was a good performance, and I take part of the blame for maybe a little bit of the flatness at half or coming out in the second half, because we talked about how we needed to go put the game away, but also conserve ourselves a little bit for the quick turnaround for Wednesday's game. So, you always want as much as you can possibly get out of your team, but I think the nature of it was the girls put in a solid 45 minutes the first half and cruise control the second half. But the good thing is we stayed organized defensively, and we didn't really give them a sniff to get back into the game.
Kings Hammer was one of very few teams who took points off you last year. How do you make sure that doesn't happen tomorrow?
A couple of things. I think they did a very good job, and Vince, their coach, has been around the game forever. It was a very hot day. They played low pressure against us. It frustrated us. They played a 4-4-2 one game this year. They played a 3-4-3 another game this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they play 4-3-3 or 4-5-1 even and go low pressure against us to try to frustrate us again. So again, it's a young team. It's a club that plays the same way from the bottom up. So they'll be organized. They'll have creative players that can change a game for them, but we'll be prepared.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's exciting to have some familiar faces from last year who were obviously a big part of our success, and then also a ton of new people. I just met about everybody 5 days ago, and it's been such a welcoming group, such a cohesive group. So I'm really excited to get started and hopefully quickly win and get our home games under our belt as well. To those who aren't back, I love you and I miss you, but to those who are here, I think we have a team that can match or even surpass what we did last year. I think the talent that we have and the depth that we have this year is unmatched to anybody in the country, and I think I'm excited to have everybody see what we're capable of. I don't want to skip steps or skip beats, but we know what our goal is. Our goal is playoffs, and our goal is to win it all. So I think it's absolutely possible, and I'm really excited to see what this group can do.
7 p.m. kickoff tonight in Cincinnati, and as far as we know, the game will be streamed on 11 Sports. Let's have a week